Hi. So I've been thinking about making this video for a while now, um, and I've been just kind of waiting to get around to the time to do it, but it never really came up. I haven't really had people tell me about my weight in a while, but I guess I kind of want to use the anon message that I just got as an excuse to talk about it. Ever since I joined Tumblr, I have been getting messages about my weight and about like the size I am, and it's never really bothered me. It's never really been a big thing because, to put it frankly, I've grown up with it. Okay, so here's the story. When I was in 3rd grade, I was a chunkier kid. Like, that's just how it is. I like to eat. It's how kids are. I was walking through the hall, like, going to the playground to go find my friends, to go play, because that's what kids do. And I was walking, and this older girl I was in 3rd grade, so she must have been like 5th or 6th, comes up to me and she goes, "You're really fat. You should lose weight." And I just kind of looked at her and I was like, oh, like, I had never had that happen to me. You know what I mean? Like, I never had someone come up to me and tell me, "You're fat." It had not happened to me in my life. I hadn't had people really worry about my weight. And so that was the first time anybody had ever really addressed me about this. And it didn't really bother me that much. Like, I mean, obviously it did. I went and I told my mom about it, and she told me, yeah, there's girls like that in the world, and they're gonna tell you, and they're gonna try to bring you down, but, if you're comfortable with yourself, then that's fine, and tell them to go F themselves, because that's basically what they need to do anyway. And so, fast forward a few years, I was in 6th grade, and, it really hadn't happened in a while. I still wasn't, like, on the internet, so it wasn't happening there. We went on a, like, school retreat. And story about myself. I was a very awkward, like, weird kid. I, like, read manga and sat alone in my bedroom. So I, like, didn't really know, like, how to react when people, like, insulted me. So we're on this, like, school retreat, outdoor ed, whatever, and this boy comes up to me and he's just like, "You're fat." And I looked at him and I was like, oh. And, like, in these moments, like, you don't know what to do. You can't, like, say, "No, I'm not," because, somewhere in your mind you have to know, yeah, I'm a bigger kid. I'm bigger than the rest of the kids. So I looked at him and I told him, "Please don't say that," because I don't know what to say. I'm weird. I'm, like, an awkward little kid. And so, he walks away and he finds me again later and he's like, "You're fat." And I was just like, "Really? You already told me that. Go away." And so I let it go. I didn't, like, push him down or anything. I wasn't that kind of kid. But it happened again. Like, I'm walking around and he comes up to me again, "You're fat." And so I go up and I told, like, a teacher or whatever, and she was like, "Well, honey, you are." And it kind of just flabbergasted me because I had never, like, had people do that to me. You know what I mean? And so, like, I've learned to deal with the fact that people don't like my weight. People don't like how I look. And so being on Tumblr and, like, being on the internet and having people constantly compare me to the skinny girls and the fat girls and, like, the people who are in the middle, it's not hard, but I understand how it could be harder for some girls. Like, I understand if you're thinner than me and you don't have self-esteem, that, a girl comes up to you or, like, non-messages you and you're fat. That can really, really mess a person up. It can fuck a person up, like, literally. So, I want to understand why people do it. I want to understand why people feel the need to send me or any other girl a message telling them about their weight, telling them they need to lose weight. Because, I mean, I lost, like, 20 pounds over the summer, and I was really happy, I feel like I've lost weight. and I continue to get messages, oh, well, you're still fat. And it's so 6th and 3rd grade that this is still happening, and people are still so worried about it when they have plenty of things to do themselves. And I don't even, it's just weird to me, I guess. And I want to know why people do it. I want to ask why. Like, why do you call people fat? Is it because you don't feel good about yourself? I follow this girl. Her URL is cocaine, and she's very small. She goes on about how she's 92 pounds, and she's really happy about it, and like, that's great. And the other day-ish, she posted that she was fat, and that she felt so fat, and people messaged her and like attacked her because she called herself fat. And I'm telling you, you're not fat. You're fine. Like, you're making other people look like whales. And I was like, and I sent her a message on and on because I'm too awkward to live, and I was just like, I don't understand. Like, I call myself fat, and like, that doesn't make me say that like any other girl my size is fat. That doesn't make me say that any girl smaller than me is anorexic. So girls do it, like, but just to have other people add on to it is just ridiculous. I don't know. We've talked for 6 minutes. I'm gonna go. Bye.